Yeah, okay.
Can I just have a few
Hello.
seconds?
Yeah. Hello again.
Mr. Craig, just a few seconds ago you received this award that you hold in your hand for your dedication to production design. How do you feel?
I feel slightly overwhelmed, I must say, perhaps more than ever before. I think it's not exactly from my peer group. It's a completely different discipline, but cameramen are, as I've just said, really, they are and they have to be my very best friend. And together we produce the results. So to get this from this particular festival and from this group is a really fantastic honour.
We've seen a film with fragments of maybe all of your films that you worked on. It's a nice moment, right?
It is a nice moment. Of course, you can never just sort of sit back and relax. You watch films that you did 20 years ago, 30 years ago, and actually all I see now are the bad bits, the bits I regret, the compromises I made. It's painful. It's joyous and it's painful at the same time.
You've ended working on Harry Potter, so maybe now going back to period pieces?
Will I go back to period pieces? I'll do whatever I'm asked. If I get a good script, I'll say yes, whatever it is. Absolutely.
Mr. Levenson, just a few seconds ago you've received an award for your work in editing. What does that award mean for you?
Oh, it's a true honor. I mean, to come here amongst the Polish people, to be offered this, it was beyond my imagination. I'd come back every year. It's been so enlightening to be on the jury for the student films. We have such a great future in filmmaking with what I've seen today.
You've known for doing action films. Is it true that when you receive an award, time slows down?
Time stops when I receive an award, but absolutely. And this is the best action I could ever find right here.
There was a film of showing the body of your work. Did you like it?
Yes, I would have cut it differently. It was a little long and it was all explosions, but I think that's what people think of me.
How do you reminisce those old films that you did in the 80s and in the 90s?
I try not to watch them when they come on TV. It takes a while to get them out of my brain because it fills up with so many scenes and so many memories that I can't go on and cut the next movie.
Yeah, okay. That'd be great.
My little frog.
Mr. Schumacher, you knew you were going to receive an award, but I guess the emotions had to be overwhelming.
I didn't know till I thought I was coming to give an award, which I did. But then I just found out 2 days ago I was getting one, so I guess I should have looked at the program. No, I think it's a great honor. And as I said out there, in the country of Polanski and Kieślowski, my favorite, and Vaida, it's extraordinary and unexpected, and I'm humbled.
We're on a festival dedicated to the work of cinematographers, so we're talking about an award for the director with a visual sensitivity. What does it mean in your case?
Well, you know, there's only pictures and music and acting, so you can't have one without the other as far as I'm concerned. And I always try to give the audience the right visuals for the movie. You know, as you can see, Tigerland is now Phantom of the Opera. And I've been lucky to work with some of the greatest cinematographers in the world. Two Polish, Andrzej Bokowiak and Dariusz Wolski, so, and many others that are here today. And this is an extraordinary experience to be in a room with that many legendary cinematographers.
How did you like a film showing the body of your work that you've seen on the screen?
Well, you know, there's 25 of them, so you always know. I didn't know they were doing clips, and if you do 25 films, you can't expect. You don't know which ones people will choose, but this is to honor cinematographers, and so they showed some really beautiful work. But there's always someone you feel got left out, but that's only because you would like to honor them too.
My thought was that we were supposed to standing here and the overture from Phantom of the Opera should be playing when you receive an award.
I think that would have been a little over the top. They played it with the raising of the chandelier, which is the way it should be played. No, I think that I would have been embarrassed. I'd have to sing.
Gratulujemy zwycięstwa. Jak pan się czuje jako zwycięstwa konkursu filmów polskich na Plus Camera Image?
Jeszcze w ogóle się nie czuję. To jest tak wielkie zaskoczenie, że jeszcze nie mam w ogóle czasu na refleksję, na skonsumowanie tego wrażenia. W tej chwili, no, jak jeden z młodszych kolegów właśnie powiedział, że jak się o tym dowiedział, to najpierw się rozpłakał, a potem poczuł, że zarazem mdleje. Ja jestem w tej chwili w tej drugiej fazie. Czuję, że jestem bliski omdlenia.
Prace nad Różyczką trwały jakiś czas. Jak pan wspomina pracę nad tym filmem?
No, wspominam ją znakomicie i to nie z perspektywy dzisiejszego święta, dzisiejszej nagrody, a po prostu wspaniałej współpracy z reżyserem i z aktorami, którym muszę też podziękować, że zaufali. To był niezwykle trudny film dla Magdy i dla Roberta w szczególności, dla Andrzeja również, pana, który no tak jak ci młodsi musiał się obnażyć i cała trójka zaufała mi, że nie zostanie naruszona intymność żadnego z nich, a z tego jak to pokaże powstanie jakaś wartość.
Jak pan ocenia tegoroczny konkurs filmów polskich swoich kolegów po fachu?
No, tak jak powiedziałem na scenie, konkurencja, w jakiej występowałem, była niezwykle silnie obsadzona. No, w szczególności tu wymieniłem Artura Reinharda, w którego twórczość jestem zapatrzony od lat i podziwiam go za to, co robi. Uczę się od niego i mam nadzieję, że jeszcze długo będę mógł od Artura się uczyć.
Okay, Mr. Ballhaus, you've started your career in Germany and then you made it to the top of Hollywood. What does the award on Plus Camera Image Festival means to you?
Oh, this award means a lot to me, believe it or not, because it's an award for cinematographers. And this is the most important festival, in the world, Camera Image, and I'm very, very happy and proud to get this award.
And you received a standing ovation.
Yes, and I'm always moved when that happens, and I can hardly speak when I see that. So it's because I said that I'm not that kind of cool guy who stands there and can do jokes. I'm very, very emotional, and so when this happens, there's always something very special, and I never will forget these moments.
There were a few more nice moments for you. One was Martin Scorsese telling a few words about your cooperation, and the second one was a film showing a body of your work.
Yeah, I was surprised that I got this great speech from Marty, because he's one of my favorite directors of all times. And he mentioned that I shot 7 movies with him, and these are the most important movies that I did in the States and in my career. So this speech is again something that I'm so moved by that I could always walk away from the stage after that. But you get over it, and, and finally then say some words.
Mr. Grau, Bronze Frog, big emotions, right?
Yeah, it's a dream to be here. It's a dream to win this. It's my favorite festival in the world, and for me, it's just amazing. Thank you.
First, you were here as a student, then as a nominee last year, and then here as one of the winners.
Yeah, I came here the first time 7 years ago with a short film, and this festival has been in my heart for all those years, and I come every single year, and I like it so much that I could only dream of a frog in the future. I have one. I hope to get another one soon, so I will work for it.
One more question about Buried. What's your memories of shooting the film? I know it was hard, but how is it now?
It was painful, very painful to shoot Buried. It was very hard because we were in a very confining space for a long time. So we knew we were doing something special, and that's that and the team we had. That was what it kept us going.
Silver Frog winner, must be a big night for you.
Yeah, it was a quite short day during the filming. The weather was quite bad, and the show. I mean, not so many people came to the show, so I was a little bit disappointed. But it's not their fault, of course. But I'm really happy to hold this very beautiful thing. And those people who sit in the 10th row, they are my teachers, because after watching the rozmowy, I just decided to be a cinematographer. Not just like that, but it just happened. So I'm here. Thank you.
And you've created some unique visuals in Silent Souls. It had to be a big challenge for you. How do you remember the shooting of the film?
It's a wonderful experience. One of the best of my shooting. It was very short. The pre-production was quite short. It was about a month. The shooting period was about 40 or something days. And we changed places every 3-4 days, and experience is very wonderful and rich. I would like to make movies this way.
Panie Arturze, fantastyczna noc, zwycięstwo na Polskim Rybicz. Jak pan się czuje tak na żywo?
Czuję się równie fantastycznie jak ta nagroda. Znaczy, jestem absolutnie wzruszony, zaskoczony, cieszę się. No, po prostu dostawanie nagród w takim gronie, no to jest jakby największe trofeum, które jako operator wydaje mi się można zdobyć. Znaczy jakby z pełnym szacunkiem dla tych ludzi, którzy tutaj przyjeżdżają. Cieszę się, że przyjeżdżają, że jest ten festiwal, że jest Bydgoszcz. Jest absolutnie szczerze wzruszony jestem.
W Wenecji jest tyle fantastycznych ujęć, tyle pomysłów wizualnych na to, jak opowiedzieć tę historię. Jak pan wspomina pracę na planie tego filmu?
Znaczy, współpraca była fantastyczna. To była pierwsza nasza współpraca z Jankiem Kolskim. Na szczęście umówiliśmy się na kolejny film. Mam nadzieję, że kolejny film będzie równie fantastyczny. To była wielka przygoda. Ja miałem świetną ekipę. Miałem tak naprawdę wielu przyjaciół w ekipie i to była chyba najlepsza ekipa, z jaką współpracowałem, jeżeli chodzi o pion operatorski. Właściwie zapomniałem im podziękować ze sceny, także może teraz to uczynię. Może ktoś usłyszy. I wydaje mi się, że to jest taki pozytywny sygnał, że dobrze się dzieje w polskim kinie. Bo ja nie miałem takiego wrażenia, że my robimy jakiś film. On nie był jakiś wysoko nakładowy, ale nie miałem też wrażenia po prostu, że nam brakuje pieniędzy. Wydaje mi się, że to jest takie małe Hollywood teraz. Z tego jestem bardzo dumny, że ta kinematografia nasza się w ten sposób rozwija i że możemy takie filmy robić, w takich standardach, bo jakby porównując budżety tego naszego filmu do tych filmów, z którymi konkurowaliśmy, to one, no myślę, że jak powiem, do niektórych parę set razy większe, to nie skłamię. Z tego się bardzo cieszę.
Właśnie, rok temu Reverse demonstruje, w tym roku Wenecja jako najlepszy film ze zdjęciami. Rzeczywiście musi dziać się coraz lepiej w polskim kinie, szczególnie jeśli chodzi o zdjęcia.
No, ja mam takie wrażenie, tak. No i z tego się bardzo cieszę. A mam nadzieję, że to jest dowód na to.